Hi everyone, Julie again. Going to do another painting. I've got a bit of paint left over from the last one, and I decided we might do I might do mainly blues on this one. Most people seem to like blues. See how we go. Just thought I'd also explain, which I didn't in the last one. It was my first home video, so you have to excuse me. Just to let you know what I do with my canvas before I start. So I don't know if you can see it, but I tape on the bottom, and I put these push pins, and that keeps it up off the table and just keeps the canvas nice and clean on the back. Alright, so we're going to do the same white background, but only this time we're going to do I'm going to do a bit of an angle of a dark blue. So it'd be dark blue and then white up the top. So let's see how we go on this one. Okay, all my paints, and that's something else you don't see me doing because it's boring as, and it takes a while mixing all the paint. So I mix all my paint with what we call a pouring medium, and that is 60% glue and 20% water. Okay, so then I add 50-50 to the water. So we have 50 of paint, and then my pouring medium is another 50%. So, all right, I'm going to put the hairdryer on this little bit first. So if you want to mute me, you can mute me for the whole video if you want to. That's okay. All right, here we go. Got a couple of little patches that I have to add to. Sometimes the paint won't move if there's not enough on the canvas. Doesn't matter how much I blow with the blow dryer, it's very stubborn, so it likes a certain amount. Not too much though, because if we have too much paint on the canvas, what happens then is it can move as it's drying and just all merge into each other, which, believe me, has happened. It's all a learning curve. Here we go. I'm just going to put the hairdryer on again quickly. Okay, so now it's time for the dark blue to go down on this bottom corner. And this just creates a bit of contrast. I hope I've mixed enough of this dark blue because I only decided this at the last minute. Okay, it's a nice blue. Actually, if you live in block 3 on level 3, you'll probably recognise this, what I'm doing, because Glenda on level 3, she bought from me a really big painting of this particular style, and it's in the foyer as you get out of the lift on level 3 on the right. So she's put plants and a chair and made it all look very nice out there, so thank you, Glenda. Alright, so I'm going to put the hairdryer on again. I might have to mix some more of this up just for the sides to come out nice, but I'll do that later. There's nothing worse on these videos when you sit and watch someone mixing paint. It's like watching paint dry. Okay. I'll just get the main body of it done. I might have a little squeeze across there. But yeah, I can go when this is dry, I can go across with a paintbrush with this colour that I actually made up myself. So hopefully I can remember how much is which. Okay. Now I'll just have to go around that side to see what that side looks like first. Oh well, not too bad doing blind. Okay. Alrighty. Now this hand's clean, so I can do the white with the other hand now. I can't touch with the blue hand. Okay. It's just to get rid of the drippies. Okay. So sometimes the actual blowing with the hairdryer is the quickest part. It's the preparation and the mixing and getting the table ready and getting everything. Yeah. All right, just going to quickly. I'm back. All right, so I'm going to give it a hit with the torch to get rid of air bubbles. Because if I don't, I'll end up with little pocket pits in the paint. Okay, now I just saw a little bit while I was doing that, just a little bit not fully covered. And whereas it doesn't look too bad now, I can't fiddle around up the top too much. I can do things with the sides, but the top is, as soon as you start fiddling around with the top once it's dry, that's when you end up with disasters. Been there, done that. Okay. Lots of colour's going to probably drip down there anyway, so that should be okay. All right, now I've got about 4 shades of blue that I'm going to use. We might start off with this shade of blue. And just where the two colours meet is where I'm going to place my squiggly line of blue. Okay, it's one shade. And now I've got another dark shade, not as dark as the bottom corner, but it's it'll show up a nice contrast. So now I've got I do light, dark. So this is another lighter blue, lighter than that one. It's just the same blue, but I've added a bit of white. Okay. And this is, not this one. This is a darker one, and I'm going to do mainly on the white with this one because it's not actually going to show up very much on the dark blue. So now all the blues are nice, but sometimes it just needs a pop of something. So I'm going to put in a bit of purple, and it won't show much, but it will just be a little bit of a contrast. And what else am I thinking? I might do some silver. Silver, the metallics tend to sink under the paint, so that's when I use my little straw to blow it out. So, alrighty, I think that'll do me. Okay, now I'm going to put the hairdryer on again, so if you want to mute me. Oh, forgot. Gotta hit it with a torch just to get any bubbles out of those colours. go. What do we think? Let's see what you can see in the camera. Oh yeah. One side, I'll bring you down for a close-up. So bit of the purple, quite a bit of the purple showed up down here, but not much there. So I'll get my big straw and see what colours. Sometimes the colours are underneath, and blowing it a little bit will just bring them out. So let's see what we can bring out over here. No, there's not much down there. Okay, I don't think I need to do much more with that actually. It's beautiful down here. I'll torch it a little bit, and sometimes that brings up the colours as well. But I mainly torch it on the edge of the petals to give it looks like a splash of water sometimes. Lots of colour down here. Alright, so all that's left to do now is with the bamboo skewer, wooden skewer, I might just bring some lines out, not too much. See what we can get. Just to soften some of those edges in there. What do I need? Just need to wipe this skewer every time, otherwise it'll just end up with loads of colour on it. We don't want that. Okay. Tell me to stop. I'm getting carried away. Okay. Right, stop. Somebody stop me. Okay. I think that is it. See, sometimes the blowing with the hairdryer is the quickest part. So I'll bring you down. I'll show you the last step I do. Once I've finished all that, I have to make sure that the drips on the side of the canvas are cleaned off, because what happens as they drip, it'll drag the rest of the composition down with it. So you have to make sure. I'll just get one of these and I just run underneath, and I have to do this probably for the next half an hour. Just go back every 10-15 minutes and just take away these drips and stop it ruining the painting. I might not have to touch those blue edges. We will see how it dries. Okay, I'll come around here. I'll show you on the sides too, because the pattern that gets made on the sides. I quite like. I'll try just patching this tiny little bit before it dries too much. Should have made a bit more of this colour. Okay. Can always use the drips that are on the paper, but just make sure they're not mixed with lighter colours, and because otherwise you'll end up looking a bit odd. And we can't have that. All right, let's bring you down and have a look. I'll start on this side. I try and do it smoothly so I don't give you all vertigo. Ready? Look at that, smooth as silk. So down the side here, let's see the colours down the side. So that's enough. If I didn't take those drips from underneath, it would just drag the rest of the painting down. So I'll bring you, can get a bit of perspective on that. So it looks like splashes of water, doesn't it? I'll just take the charger out. Okay. Alright, so this is my favourite corner. See the purples come through? And that lacing that I mentioned on the last painting. So I don't think I've gone too far overboard with the little squiggles. You can always let me know. I'm sure I'll see you on a walk in the morning. It's about the only outing we get these days, isn't it? Okay, what do you think? Well, I'm my own worst critic, but I'm happy with that. I think you can't go wrong with the blues. The blues always actually turn out good, but look at this. Look at that. That's my favourite bit. Sometimes I can take a photo of my favourite bits on the painting, and if I wanted to, I could make a print out of it. Sometimes not the whole composition's not good, but parts of it are. Okay, well that's painting number 2. So probably let us know if you're happy with those and want to see any more. Maybe even give Annette a buzz, and you might have a colour combination you want me to try out. Just let me know. Okay, bye.